Hello and welcome back to the Unboxers, and today we have for you some awesome Spider-Man figures, and this is actually the last two.
Yes, the last three from this wave.
From the Spider-Man No Way Home wave. So today we have
Sandman and the Amazing Spider-Man.
Amazing Spider-Man.
Andrew Garfield version.
Yes. So these were a present.
Yes, they were.
He got them for Christmas, so
Yeah.
it is time to show them off.
And I have still yet to see the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man in stores.
This is true. Yeah, we have seen a couple of the Sandman out and about. But yeah, that's funny. It will be interesting to see if he ever shows up.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and take a look at the packaging. So ironically, his has all three on there. Very cool.
Yeah, because this is actually like No Way
Home. Oh, his No Way Home.
So he has all three. And then of course the picture on the back, which is really cool.
Very, very cool. And yeah, it just says stuck in sand form, must
go with the flow to get himself back home.
Very cool. All right, and it looks like his hands are going to be really big sand hands.
Yeah, so he'll have, it looks like some grabbing hands, some closed fists, and then the large
ones.
Hands. I think these like
large forearms or something like that.
Extend his arms longer.
Oh, okay, yeah. Awesome. It'll be interesting to see what that looks like. And then for Spider-Man, the Amazing Spider-Man. So he's actually not from No Way Home.
Yeah, I mean it's all part of the same wave, but this is technically he's from the Spider-Man No Way Home, or excuse me, from the Amazing Spider-Man 2 is the version of the costume.
Awesome. All right, let's take a look at the back. Ooh, very cool. And what does this one say?
No matter what evil rises, the Amazing Spider-Man will summon the courage to defeat it. For with great power comes great responsibility.
Oh, of course it says that. All right, and these, of course, are by Hasbro.
Yes.
We're going to go ahead and get them out of the packaging and give you a much closer look. We'll be right back. All right, so there's
Sandman and the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man.
All right, so let's go ahead and show off their extra accessories or pieces.
So for Spider-Man, of course, he's going to have the...
Yes, he's going to have the
masked head sculpt. And
yes.
I love that the give like the
eyes are pearly,
like pearlized.
Yeah.
Give that like
very
cool shine. And then he has two other hands. So this is the other hand that was on him. So I replaced it with the closed fist. So he has two web spinning hands and then like a reaching hand or a wall crawling hand.
Yeah, I guess so.
So very cool.
Yes, I think his has the deepest shade of red.
Yeah,
I think
I do think so.
Yes. All right, and let's go ahead and take a look at him.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna go ahead. We'll do him. We'll show off Sandman at first. After we show off what he comes with.
Okay, so he's basically gonna have alternate hand sculpts. So this is the other closed fist. So that goes with the one that was on him. I wanted to swap it out so you could see how the enlarged hands look on him. So this is how that works. It just pegs and through that into the wrist. So that gives a good gradual growth from what his arm is to
the other hand.
Yeah. So you got to put both of those pieces on. And then he comes with a set of like claw hands or grasping hands or so very cool.
Grasping its hand. All right, let's take a look at the Sandman.
All right,
or Sandman.
So there he is. So that's how the hand is going to look when it's on him. All right, so here's his head sculpt. So again, I've really been impressed with this line. They did a really great job on all the facial sculpts on this. It looks just like Lowell.
It does.
And then of course, he's all monotone, but he's got like the dirt.
Yeah, I was going to say you might as well go ahead and show off his articulation while you're doing that because he's kind of like all basically, sand color with a little darker shade in there.
That's true. So of course he's going to have like the neck articulation, so he can look up, he can look down to a certain extent, and of course side to side. He has the shoulder articulation. It will rotate and extend, so full T. He has the bicep swivel, the double elbows, so he can actually reach behind his head, and then the wrists. And the wrists, both of them are the dual wrists, so even the larger ones will bend as well as twisting. The same with the regular size, so it will bend and twist as well. Really like the texturing, makes him look like he is sand. He has a point like mid-torso that will allow him to twist, and even like rear back and crunch forward some. He has the articulations at the hips, the thigh swivel, the double knees, and then the ankles, and the ankles will pivot quite well and roll. And if you noticed, when I was trying to stand him up, his feet look like they didn't quite finish them, but it's just because they're made out of sand, so they're a little odd shaped. But that's cool that they did that, just to kind of add that little detail to it. But overall, a really great looking figure, and glad to add him to our collection.
Alright, and last but certainly not least, we have
Spider-Man!
The Amazing Spider-Man. So let's go ahead and take a look at his facial sculpt. Oh, he's... Okay, down.
He's gonna web sling you.
So there you have it. Look at that. Really, really looks like him.
Yeah.
They did a great job on this. He's got the hair wave and everything. He's got all the little spider web lines in his costume. Look, the spider on the back with the longer legs, and on the front.
I thought that was part of him being the Amazing Spider-Man. It was amazing he could get all that hair underneath the mask.
Yes, isn't that? He does have amazing hair. And then the at his feet, the little the webbing here down at the red at the boots and the feet. Let's take a look at the back. So he just basically has the waist like almost like a belt of webbing, and so it'll be interesting to compare all of them together, their different suits. You know? Very cool. I'll go ahead and let you show off his articulation.
All right, so he's going to have articulation at the neck as well, so he can look side to side, he can look down, he can look up even with that hair, but even kind of tilted as well, so pretty cool there. He has the shoulder articulation, and you can see he has the double butterfly shoulders, so it will give him increased range of motion in the shoulders. He can also go up full T. Actually, he can go beyond T, and of course they will rotate as well. He has the bicep swivel, the double elbows, and then the dual wrists, so they will rotate and bend. He has 2 points in the torso, and this is an interesting combination. I've seen this before, but it is more rare. But he has, instead of having the straight waist and then the mid, either the ab crunch up here or like he has here, it actually has the ab crunch at the bottom, which will allow him kind of to even bend forward or rear back even more. Just get those cool exaggerated Spider-Man poses. And then of course the mid-torso, which will allow him to bend and twist. He has the hip articulation. These you can see are the drop hips, so it'll give him increased range of motion. You just have to kind of reset them when you're putting them back. He has the thigh swivel, the double knees, and the ankles. And the ankles will also pivot and roll, so he can stay flat-footed even in those crazy exaggerated positions. So another awesome Spider-Man figure to add to our Marvel Legends collection.
Alright, so there's one last look at
Sandman and the Amazing-Spider-Man.
They look pretty awesome.
Yes.
So glad to complete this collection.
Yeah, this was really one. I mean, I loved No Way Home and the fact that they, brought all the other characters all into one movie. I was really wanting to finish this series off, especially to get the 3 different Spider-Man characters.
Yes, so cool that they made them. So thank you so much for watching. As always, come back and see us, like, subscribe, and we will see you next time.